We're here outside of Oak Middle School at the Spirit of Shrewsbury Festival.
And we're going to be giving you a little look at what's going on today.
Just before our program begins, just a quick announcement. The Friends of the Shrewsbury Senior Center and the COA are doing the Spirit of Shrewsbury at the Senior Center from 9 to noon. We are having the Lions Club Vision Mobile, a presentation at 10 a.m. by an ophthalmologist, and free ice cream sundaes. There are shuttle buses running to the Senior Center.
We hope to see you here at the festival. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I welcome everyone to our Spirit of Shrewsbury this year. It's going to be a beautiful day. We've got lots of vendors and lots of exciting things going on here at the Oak Middle School. I am here with our 2019 Grand Marshal of the Spirit of Shrewsbury, Michael Perna Jr. Welcome. He has his medallion that he's showing everyone to prove that he is, in fact, the Grand Marshal this year. It is wonderful to have you with us. I'm just delighted that you are our Grand Marshal this year. A little bit of history about Michael. He is a lifelong resident of the town of Shrewsbury. He and his lovely bride, Sandy, have been married for 46 years? 45 years. They have 2 adult children and 4 grandchildren that are all very excited that their papa is Grand Marshal this year and had some wonderful comments. There was a wonderful article in the Worcester Telegram and Gazette done about Michael, explaining all that he does in the town. And being our local historian here, I'm going to let Michael tell you a little bit about what it means to be Grand Marshal this year, and a little bit about himself and all the wonderful things that he does as our town historian.
Well, I have to say I was very surprised to be contacted by Maria and told I was being considered for this, but it's a nice honor. I appreciate all the hard work of the Spirit of Shrewsbury Committee for all the different events that have gone on for the past couple of weeks, and the parade tomorrow. As far as what I do,
you kick it off.
Well,
you're the head kahuna here.
I just do what I do because I like doing what I do, I guess. I enjoy the history of the town and sharing it with people. As far as working with the veterans and so on, I find that very rewarding, helping the veterans in our town, our state. Other than that,
tell us a little bit about your books. You are like world famous here. You've done how many books now? 6 coming up?
Number 6 is coming
6?
out
Tell
in
us
early
about
December. That will be called Shrewsbury Through Time Volume 2. It's a then and now format. I did involve the grandchildren with that, taking photos of the current scenes to match up with the old photos. I also let them vote on the cover photos, and they helped a little bit in transcribing some of the captions and so on. So that was very nice and a nice way to include them in that.
That's exciting, and you do a lot with, you were on the Historical Society Commission for a number of years. You are a part of our Historical Society here in town. I know you've got quite the stash of old photos. How do you keep them all?
Well, it isn't easy. In fact, I just, this past week, got a very large collection of old photos from the Bigelow family.
Oh, wonderful.
That H.H. Bigelow was the person that developed the White City Amusement Park, the steamboats on the lake, and so on. And there are some really, really nice photos in there. So hopefully you'll be seeing more of those coming up in articles or maybe even another book. Who knows?
Well, you've seen quite the transformation over the years in our little town of Shrewsbury, how we've exploded population-wise, and how our fall festival has definitely grown over the years. We started out on the Common, and now I believe next year is our 25th year.
That's
so
right, yep.
It's really exciting to have you as our Grand Marshal, and we look forward to you tomorrow kicking off the parade, and then making a cameo appearance, hopefully at our seniors' tea after the parade. We've got lots of things going on, and it's going to be a great day. And
All right.
hopefully the weather will hold out for tomorrow as well, because we don't want that R word to appear. We don't want any rain on
know.
our parade.
Well, thank you again, Maria. For
Thank
everything.
you. It's a pleasure.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and this is Adarsh, and we're here with Representative Hannah Kane.
Hello.
Hi.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How has the Spirit of Shrewsbury been so far?
Good. It's been excellent. It's been, as you know, starting in early September, lots of different activities celebrating our community. So the first one I participated in was being a judge, which I love to do on the Lake Quinsigamon when we have the boat contest. So I was happy to get out and do that. And then we've had the Grand Marshal dinner, which was a wonderful evening to celebrate Mike Perna, our Grand Marshal. And then on Thursday night, I actually host every year a charitable event during Spirit of Shrewsbury. And this year we raised funds for the Shrewsbury Coalition for Addiction Prevention Education. And that was a great evening at Ski Ward. We raised over $12,000 for SCAPE to do their work. So,
That's amazing.
and then you come here this morning and you see how vibrant our community is with all of the different people exhibiting, different groups in the community, and plus just everyone walking around. You get to see many people you haven't seen since last year at this time, which is a lot of fun.
It's amazing. So what kind of booths have you checked out so far?
I haven't made it too far past my own at this moment, but I will walk around. I'm always careful of the time in the morning so that I don't miss my slot here, so I stay close to my booth where I can see you guys. And then after that, I get a chance to go walk around and see everyone and what's going on. But, you know, there's everything from churches who are here, you know, welcoming people into their community, to all the different nonprofits. And then there are crafters out here, which I always love to walk around and try and get a few early gifts for the holidays put away. When I hear, I feel like I'm really ahead of things if I can put some things away. And then seeing all the volunteers who help make this day and all of the Spirit of Shrewsbury events happen. When my husband Jim and I were here super early this morning setting up our booth, all the volunteers from the India Society were here, and it's so great when you pull up and see them coming to help you carry everything over to your area to set up. So just a vibrant, beautiful day.
And
great.
in specific, what does the Spirit of Shrewsbury Festival really mean to you?
For me, it means pausing to celebrate together what makes our community so special. So, you know, the events that they have really represent an opportunity for everyone in the community to find something that they might find to be enjoyable to attend. Fortunately, we've been blessed the last couple of years with great weather, so you know, everyone's able to come out and enjoy the events. But to me, it's really just all about community, and it's really a chance to understand the depth and breadth of the different organizations in our community that really make us as strong as we are. And also a chance to, again, run into people that you might not see, you know, week to week. Sometimes there are people here that I really only get to see once a year. This is where we run into each other and get to catch up and see what's going on. You know, even though we're a community of almost 37,000 people, it makes it feel like a really small town when you're here and you get to see so many folks.
Yeah, absolutely. So will we see you at the parade tomorrow?
Oh, I always march in the parade. We always have a good group of people with us. Absolutely. I certainly would not miss it. I'm hoping everyone comes out to watch it.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you too.
We are here today with Maria Smith from the Spirit of Shrewsbury.
Good
Maria?
morning.
Maria, can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing today here?
I'm doing a little of everything, but my focus is working with the seniors in town. We have, I'm going to share with you some amazing statistics about our seniors in town, but we have events going on right now at the Senior Center with the iMobile and a talk and free ice cream sundaes that you make your own. But two of the events that are coming up are a parade, of course, tomorrow, which kicks off at 1 o'clock from Beale School. And this is, I believe, the 15th year that I have done this for the seniors. We have VIP seating in front of the town hall for our seniors under a covered tent with real chairs with backs and arms so that they'll be safe. And they get to view the parade. And after the parade is over, we shuffle them back to the senior center and we have a wonderful tea. Now this started, as I said, I believe this is my 15th year doing this. It started out as just that, a tea. We offered them tea, coffee, and cookies, and a little social event to gather them after the parade. Now we have evolved over the years to a full luncheon, and we have entertainment, and we have prizes, and it's a really fun day. It's my attitude that the seniors in our town are absolutely the foundation of our community. So I think they should be honored and respected, and I just love doing things for our seniors in town. So that will happen. The tea happens right after the parade. I'm going to share with you some staggering statistics about some of our seniors in town. The numbers are down slightly from last year, but this year, in the town of Shrewsbury, which everyone knows what our population is, somewhere around 36,000, we have 481 people that are 90 years old or older. Now that just blows my mind. In the town, 5% of our senior population is represented, and that's 8,800 seniors in the town of Shrewsbury. 110 of that number are all veterans. The majority of these seniors do live in their own homes still. With out of that number, 116 live in one of the facilities that we have in town. Out of that number, 152 are men and 329 are women. We also have 13 people over 100 years old in the town. So we have 13 octogenarians. I mean, that just is mind-blowing as far as I'm concerned. So out of the population, about a third of the population in town that's over 90 are male. So that says something about the town of Shrewsbury. Now, I've heard debates from the water department that it must be because of our Shrewsbury water that the people have such longevity. I don't know. But I just think that they are amazing, and I think that that's a staggering statistic that I just love sharing. Every year it changes slightly, but it's just unbelievable.
Are there any other events that are held at the senior center throughout the year that maybe a lot of people don't know a lot about?
Absolutely, absolutely. We have a very, very active Council on Aging center, and we offer weekly programs. There's things going on daily there as far as the seniors can participate in, all different kinds of exercise groups and knitting and card playing and just a number of things that happen on a daily basis. We did have the second annual senior prom this year, which people laugh about when I say, I'm going to the senior prom. I said, no, this is really for seniors, and it is a senior prom. And it is just like the regular prom that you would have at the high school, and they get all dressed up. We have entertainment, and it's just amazing. So this was the second year that we did it. It was a week ago. It was well attended. We had almost 100 people there. And it was a great event. So lots of things going on. We're going to probably do a sock hop or something like that coming up in the spring.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. We really appreciate you coming out here.
Thank you.
We hope to see you tomorrow.
You will.
Hi, I'm Michelle Muchnick, and I'm with Adarsh, and we're with Christine Mowry from the SYSF Foundation in Shrewsbury. So, Christine, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do here in Shrewsbury?
Sure. Well, thank you so much for having me. So, yes, we're Shrewsbury Youth and Family Services. We provide lots of different services to the town. So, we do have an outpatient mental health clinic where we offer counseling services, and we're helping people that are struggling with anxiety or depression or trauma or any sort of difficult life challenges that, of course, we all struggle with. In addition to that, we do provide some social services in the town, so we assist people that are faced with homelessness or need fuel assistance or food stamps or sort of any kind of challenge that's coming up. We also are the lead agency in the Shrewsbury Coalition for Addiction Prevention and Education, otherwise known as SCAPE. So in that coalition, we have probably about 35 or so community members from all different sectors, and we are focusing our efforts on prevention and education of substance use, particularly in the youth population. We do some mental health first aid training for youth, for adults, public safety, older adults, that is a program in which people can get certified just like first aid in the medical program. And we teach people sort of how to identify the early onset of mental health challenges that might arise, how to intervene, how to support someone, and how to link them to the proper, appropriate professional services. So we sort of have our hands in positive youth development. We're heavily involved in supporting the schools as well. So we're sort of in a little bit of everything in our community.
Wow, it sounds like you guys really do some amazing work.
Thank you.
And so tell us a little bit about the booth you have today.
So at our booth today, we have lots of different resources around prevention and education, around positive youth development, substance use information for parents on how to talk to teens about it, because we know that parental influence is in fact really impactful and really important. So we want people to have open, honest conversations about not only mental health, but substance use as well.
Wow, that's awesome. So one last thing, how does it feel to be chosen as one of the 20 programs for the Lady Gaga's Born This Way Foundation?
Yes, so we are really excited about that. That is a pilot program that Lady Gaga's Born This Way Foundation and the National Council for Behavioral Health have brought to the United States. Right now there are 20 high schools across the country that have been chosen as pilot sites, so we are very fortunate to have been chosen as one, and we'll be working with Grafton High School, training their entire sophomore class over the course of the year on how to support one another, their friends, because although it's important that we do a lot of training with adults and teachers, we also are very well aware that teenagers are more likely to talk to each other than they are to talk to an adult. So we think it's really important that you're educated and able to respond appropriately and help not only one another, but also to improve your own wellness and mental health. So we're super happy about that program. It's going to be exciting for us.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
And finally, will we be seeing you tomorrow at the Spirit of Shrewsbury Parade?
We will be there. We're always there. So
That's
thank you so
amazing.
much for having us.
Yeah, no
Thank you
problem.
so
Thank you
much.
for being here.
Have a great afternoon.
Thank you, you too.
Hi, here we're with Ellen Dolan from the Shrewsbury Public Library.
Hi, Ellen. Could you tell us a little bit about what you're doing today?
Sure. We're at a booth here in the expo that is sponsored by the Friends of the Library, which is a support organization for the library. And they have a few things going on. They have a free prize wheel with wonderful prizes. They have a craft for children, and they also are raffling off tickets to theme baskets to raise a little money for the Friends.
So I was wondering, do you happen to have any news perhaps about what the library might be doing?
Sure. Actually, the library's in the midst of this great community reading project called Dancing Around the Hard Topics, which is based on a book by Atul Gawande called Being Mortal. And one of the feature events is actually coming up next weekend, and we want to let people know about it. It's a concert by the group Young at Heart, which is a group of elders from age like 70 up into upper 90s who sing rock songs. And they'll be here at Oak Middle School for a free concert next weekend at 2 p.m. So that's Sunday, October 6th at 2 p.m. This is sponsored by the Shrewsbury Public Library Foundation, so there's no cost. And this is a group that's performed like on Ellen DeGeneres' show, The Daily Show. They've been really major concert venues. So we really encourage people to come out, all ages, to come out for this. So if you're interested in music or just love a good time, please come out on Sunday, October 6th.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, that's amazing. Can you tell us how we can learn a little bit more about those, where we can look, who we can talk to?
Sure. So we have a little brochure at the library with all the activities. We have a range of activities going on around this community reading project. Like next Wednesday, we have a tour of a local vineyard. We have cooking classes. We have Tai Chi lessons, all kinds of things. So they can stop by the library, get the brochure, or they can go on the library website. Right on the front of the library website, there's a link to the brochure so they can get some of the information.
All right. Well, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing
Okay.
with us today.
We hope that all of you can come out on October 6th to the new program sponsored by the library, and we hope that all of us can take advantage of the library in the future.
Great.
And
Thank
come
you,
see
Brady.
Young at Heart.
Thank you,
Thank
Cassidy.
you.
Okay.
Hi, we're back, and we're going to be talking about some of the events happening at Oak Middle School today for the Spirit of Shrewsbury.
All right, so today the Speech and Debate Team is hosting Bingo at 12. We're raffling off a lot of good prizes. You can come in, you can win. It'll be good. We're giving away a bunch of gift cards, and no, it's real fun for the whole family, so come on down.
We're even doing a 50-50 raffle if you're really interested in some of that cold hard cash.
And you might win some really good prizes, so definitely come on down.
We're dressed as clowns, so you cannot miss us.
Hey, Michelle, what are we doing tomorrow?
I don't know, Cassidy. What are we doing tomorrow?
Darsh, why don't you tell me?
Well, tomorrow the Shrewsbury Speech and Debate Team is going to be marching in the parade dressed as clowns again. So definitely come on to the parade, support Shrewsbury, and it'll be a great time.
Every year we make front cover of the newspaper, so we'll be sure to stand out in the crowd.
Of course, you'll hear us going down Shrewsbury, doing some clown stuff.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Hi, I'm Adarsh. I'm here with Michelle and Alexis, and we are here, and she's here with Club Pilates. So please tell us a little bit about what Club Pilates is.
Yeah, Club Pilates is a full body workout. It's low impact. We are a reformer-based studio, so our goal is to gain that core strength, our posture, and lengthening and strengthening up the muscles.
All right.
That's awesome. So what do you guys have at your booth today?
Yeah, so we have our full schedule. We offer a complimentary 30-minute intro class for anyone that wants to come check us out. And it's all instructor-led. We've got 12 spaces, so we'd love for everyone to come and see what we're all about.
That's amazing. And will you be marching tomorrow at the parade?
We will not.
You'll not.
No, unfortunately.
And how can we find out more about Club Pilates besides your booth?
Yeah, visit www.clubpilates.com/Shrewsbury, and it'll give you all that good information in our schedule.
Sounds great.
That's
Make sure to
amazing.
check out the Club Pilates booth to get a free intro class.
Thank you.
Hi, we're here with Rachel from the Shrewsbury Girl Scouts. So Rachel, what are the Shrewsbury Girl Scouts doing here today at the Spirit of Shrewsbury?
So today, we are advertising for other girls to come and join troops, or for their parents to come sign up. And we are also advertising our fall products. And we have a little table for girls to do crafts and to play a game. That's really all we're doing.
Cool.
And can you tell us kind of about other events that you're looking forward to in the year? Maybe we talked about some parades.
We're going to we participate in two different parades: the Memorial Day parade and one other parade, and we also do Thinking Day and a couple other activities.
So for the parade, are you coming to the parade tomorrow? That's going to be like around 1?
Yes, we are going to be participating in that parade.
Cool. So are there any other maybe activities that goes on that maybe a lot of people don't know about like the Girl Scouts that you might be doing later on in the fall?
I'm not really sure.
Not really sure?
No.
Cool.
Not even worrying. Just right before you leave, can you tell us a little bit about the mission of the Girl Scouts?
Our mission is to improve girls' self-esteem and also to teach them leadership roles.
Cool.
And to teach them how to have useful life skills, like how to treat wounds if there's no adult around to help them.
Cool.
All right, well, thank you so much for talking to us today. We appreciate it.
We hope you all come out to see the Girl Scouts at the Spirit of Shrewsbury today.
Hi, I'm back. I'm Michelle, and this is Darsh, and we're here with some of the kids from the Shrewsbury Robotics team. So why don't you guys tell us a little bit about Shrewsbury Robotics?
You want to take that one?
Okay, sure.
So Shrewsbury Robotics is a club, or more like a team at the high school. And well, we meet year-round, but our build season, which is when we meet for the most time, is January through March. And we have right now 90 kids on the team for preseason, but our build season team will be 60 kids.
All right, and I'm aware you guys have a robot. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
So our robot is for the game Deep Space, which was this Springs game, and it is able to suck in little balls of cargo. Yeah, 13-inch diameter balls of cargo, as it is called in the game, and it can shoot them, as well as grabbing hatch panels from the rocket in the game as well.
That sounds really interesting. So what do you guys have set up at the booth for the fair?
So right now we have our robot that we're showing off, we're demoing. We also have some stuff that we're giving away. We're selling some pieces of Lego jewelry for our, just to advertise our Lego programs that we will hopefully be running again in the future. And we're also taking apart some old robots, working and just letting people see what a day would be like on the robotics team.
That's amazing.
Also, 1 to 3 p.m., we have a Lego team, FLL, that's like a middle school robotics thing. We have a team that's going to be set up there. So if anyone's interested in FLL, they're going to be there for 2 hours, 1 to 3.
You guys sound like you have a really cool booth and a really cool group.
Thank you so much. And finally, will you guys be marching the parade tomorrow?
Yeah, we will be, and we'll have our robot, and I think we'll be handing out some stuff. Normally we do. So
that's amazing. That's amazing. Well,
All right.
Thank you so much.
Make sure to check out Shrewsbury Robotics and their amazing robot.
Thank you.
Hi, today I'm here with Hannah Huang from the Chinese National Honor Society from Shrewsbury High School. So what are you doing here today?
Hi Brady. So today we have a booth set up, and then we have some games. We have a chopstick challenge, and you can win some prizes, some candy. It's a lot of fun.
So are there any events that CNHS might be planning on later this year?
Yeah, thanks for asking. So this year we're planning our big China trip. So we will go to Beijing, and it's for juniors and seniors who are taking Chinese. And there we'll stay with host families. We'll visit a Chinese school. We'll go see all the big sites like the Great Wall and all that kind of stuff.
So is this trip during school? Is it how long is it?
Yeah,
What do we know more about it?
It's during April break. So for 10 days, I believe, or we'll miss maybe 1 day of school and then stay there for the week and get to see everything there.
Cool. That's a really interesting experience. I
Yeah.
hope all the seniors and juniors at Shrewsbury High School can really learn more about the language as a whole. Hope all of you come out to go see the CNHS booth today and perhaps play that chopstick game.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you're doing today.
So today I'm here volunteering. I've been coming for the past couple of years, since maybe 6th or 7th grade, to come volunteer in the morning. I get here around 7-ish, and then me and some other kids from IYG, which is the Indian Youth Group, we come and unload trucks back there, and we set up the stalls and help people get all their stuff set up for the booths.
Wow, it sounds like you guys are really important to this event.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. We've been showing up here for the past couple of years, and especially in the mornings, we get a lot of the stuff done here.
Divya, are you here with any other organizations?
Yeah, I'm also here with National Chinese Honor Society and SHS Speech and Debate.
Wow, that's awesome. So as a teen in Shrewsbury, what does the Spirit of Shrewsbury mean to you?
Personally, Spirit of Shrewsbury is one of my favorite events to come to, just because it really kind of shows the diversity of Shrewsbury and how many different booths there are, kind of how many smaller businesses make up the entirety of our town.
Yeah, absolutely. Are there any booths in particular you visited that you really liked?
There's a dunk tank over there. That was pretty fun.
Dunk tanks always are fun, huh?
Yeah.
And do you have anything that we should go out to, like bingo?
Oh, yeah. In the cafeteria, there's SHS Speech and Debate Bingo, which is a great cause that you should totally support.
Well, thank you so much, Divya, for
No problem.
being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Hi, today we're here with the Shrewsbury Sweetheart Pageant. So what booth or what are you doing here today at the Spirit of Shrewsbury?
So today we're actually recruiting girls to join the fashion show and the pageant. It's in March. We're negotiating a date right now. Last year we had it March 2nd at the Shrewsbury Senior Center on Julio Drive. So we're pretty much looking for girls in grades 1st grade through 4th grade to do the fashion show, and then girls in middle school, Sherwood, Oak, and the high school to do the pageant. So
Cool.
Yeah. And then could you just tell us a little bit about what you guys do, what your mission is, and kind of what your year looks like?
Yeah, so I started this pageant as my Girl Scout Gold Award 2 years ago. So coming March 2020 will be our 3rd year, which is really huge for me. So I started doing pageants freshman year of high school. I was super shy. I didn't, have a lot of friends, whatnot. And once I started doing pageants, I actually became a lot more confident with myself. I made a lot more friends. It just kind of helped me get out of my comfort zone. So I figured, why not bring it to the place that I grew up in and the place that, I was the most shy, so that girls could be out of their comfort zone and that they could be more confident. So essentially our mission is to build confidence, character, and courage in girls in the schools here in Shrewsbury, become an advocate for other girls, get out of their comfort zones, do something different. And so we have our pageant every year in March. Before that, we do rehearsals, and those are kind of workshops where we talk about what it means to be confident, what it's like to, what you want to do with the title, stuff like that. It's just, you can say a little bit about what you've done.
So far, I helped with the senior prom, like for the seniors at the Shrewsbury Senior Center, like near the town hall. And there was a prom king and queen, and that was really fun. And my platform is to help like neglected and abused animals. So I'm gonna help out at shelters and like read animal books to kids at farmers markets.
Yeah, so we really try and get the girls who have the titles, we call them our sweethearts. We really try and get them to be a part of the community. That's huge for us, is to do the community service and get involved, make sure, Shrewsbury knows that there are people there who are willing to help and willing to do things for the town. So yeah, it's a really cool thing, and I think everybody should join.
We hope that you all come out today to perhaps learn more about the Shrewsbury Sweethearts, and I hope that you can continue your year and have a lot of fun with it, okay?
Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm back with Darsh, and we're here with Mindy McKenzie, who has a booth here at Spirit of Shrewsbury.
So tell us a little bit about your booth here.
Well, thank you so much. I'm excited to be here today. It's a beautiful day, and the Spirit of Shrewsbury is really rocking it right now. The Shrewsbury Republican Town Committee has a booth right in between Representative Hannah Kane and the Girl Scouts. We hope that people stop by and take a peek. We've got a few things handing out today, freebies. Of course, everybody loves freebies, don't they?
Yeah, of course, who doesn't?
So we're not handing out the reusable bags, but there's plenty of reusable bags from what I can tell. And so you can stop by and get a free ruler or a key ring from the Governor and Lieutenant Governor's inaugural celebration. The SRTC was a proud supporter of the Governor and Lieutenant Governor, and it's a great opportunity to come learn a little bit more about what's going on. My name is Mindy McKenzie, and I'm also running for state committee, which is an election coming up in March, and I appreciate support for that, and I could tell you a little bit about myself and my campaign.
Yeah, so why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, thank you. This is going to be my third election running for state committee. It's a 4-year term, and it's elected on the March primary ballot. And I ran because I wanted to support our state representative as well as our lieutenant governor now. And then, of course, we have Hannah Kane, who came up afterwards, who took the seat and doing a really great job representing our community and our state. So I like to be a moderate voice on the state committee, and I look forward to answering people's questions.
Yeah, it's great to see someone who just cares so much about the Shrewsbury, Massachusetts community.
Thank you.
That's awesome. And thank you so much. And make sure you vote for Mindy McKenzie in the March for the elections.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
We're here with John G. And John G, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I just want to first say thank you for having me. I'm here representing an organization called Advise. It stands for Against Domestic Violence in Shrewsbury Education Project. It's a small group of people, volunteers, who help ladies in our community who are suffering from domestic violence. The main thing I wanted to get across on your show was our hotline. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, you can always call us at 508-842-0056. And again, that number is 508-842-0056.
Sounds like a really great
Thank you
cause.
so much.
Yes, thank you so much. So we are back with John G. What else would you like to add?
I just wanted to add the announcements for 2 events that we have coming up. On October 16th, from 6:30 to 7:15, we have the vigil on the Shrewsbury Common. We'll be lighting candles for everyone who died from domestic violence this year. We'll also be holding an event called A Place at the Table on Sunday, October 27th, from 1 to 5 p.m. at the Shrewsbury Library. It's a very powerful display of a table where there's an empty seat, where there'll be plates and things there that list all the names of people who died, and it represents that those people won't be sitting there at the table with their families.
That's really amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Hi, today I'm here with John. So,
Hi there.
what are you doing today at the Spirit of Shrewsbury?
I'll be performing on the big stage over in between the fields of Sherwood and Oak, performing a set of music today.
So, do you know what time this performance starts at?
The performances begin at noon, but I'll be performing at 1 p.m.
Cool. So, I just wanted to ask you a question. Like, how did you start to get involved in music?
Well, I've been doing music my whole life. I started with musical theater at the age of 4, and it's always been growing. At 4th grade, I began playing trumpet, and then when I went to high school, I finally joined the chorus. But I've always been singing, dancing, and being a performer since I was 4.
Cool. Do you know how many performances there's going to be today in total?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Do you know what time it's going to be going to at least?
I think 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
I think at least 4 p.m. I don't know.
Cool. So we hope all of you can turn out today to see all the performances. Specifically, John, we have at 1 p.m., hopefully lasting all the way till 4 p.m. And it's just a fun way if you're coming to have lunch at the food trucks. You can just walk right over to the performances. Thank you.
It'll be a good time.
All right, here we have Maria Lemieux from the Lakeway Business District. And can you just tell me a little bit about your booth today and what you're doing?
Yeah, sure. We have a booth and we are giving away our lanyards this year. I didn't even grab one to show you, but they're lime green and they have the logo on it.
Okay, that's really cool. And can you just tell me about other activities we might see you kind of happening later in the year or have already happened?
Well, every year we have our general meeting, and that's during our membership drive, and we host that at the Italian American Victory Club, which is one of our members, on Dewey Road in Shrewsbury, and we're doing that again this year, and we send out our invitations at the beginning of the year.
All right, those seem like very fun activities. And can you just let us know a little bit about your mission and kind of what the Lakeway Business District does?
Sure. The Lakeway Business District Association was formed in 2010 upon the completion of the landscape improvements along Route 9 and the district between the bridge and Oak Street.
Okay. And do you have anything? I know you have this pamphlet. If you want to show us?
Okay, yeah. So we're really excited because part of our mission is, promoting the businesses within the district, along with maintaining these landscape improvements that were completed in 2009. But this year we have our newly revamped walking map of the district. So here's just a little. You can see our. John Gaston from Gaston Art and Pam Taylor worked on revamping this. They did a great job. We're pretty excited about it. They're available at different member organizations like Shrewsbury Federal Credit Union, the Town Hall, Parks and Recs like to give these out at the crew races on the lake. So if you're ever around, just pick one up so you can see who our members are.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us today and hope to see you soon.
Sure, thank you.
Hi, I'm back. I'm Michelle, and I have one more reminder about the Shrewsbury Senior Center and the COA. They are doing the Spirit of Shrewsbury at the Senior Center from 9 to noon, so you still have a little bit of time to get there, about half an hour. They're having the Lions Club Vision Mobile, a presentation at 10 a.m. by an ophthalmologist, and if that's not enough, free ice cream sundaes will be handed out as well. There are shuttle buses running to the Senior Center if you can't get a ride, so don't even worry about it. You should definitely go and check it out.
Hi, today we're here with Michael Wilson, and he wants to raise awareness for the Shrewsbury ski team. So can you tell us a little bit about that and what you're doing?
So I do the giant slalom, and I do the alpine skiing for Special Olympics at Worcester, and our numbers are kind of dwindling. We do practices at Ski World Shrewsbury on Monday nights, and we would like to try and get more athletes to join our ski team. And how they can go upon that, they can sign up they can speak to Virginia Davison and through a local program, Special Olympics, Shrewsbury, and then they can sign up at Parks and Rec through Angela Snow.
All right, can you just tell us a little bit about how you got into skiing?
How did I get into skiing? Because we didn't have snow in South Africa. That's where I'm originally from. And then I joined Special Olympics. And then I loved skiing. So I became involved with Special Olympics.
And do you have a booth here at the Spirit of Shrewsbury?
No, we don't have a booth.
And do you have anything you'd like to show?
But I do volunteer with the Shrewsbury Media Center sometimes.
Okay, that's really cool. Well, thank you for speaking to us, and we really appreciate it. And people will be sure to check out your the ski team. So thank you.
Sure, thanks.
Here, good job.
Hi, I'm Adarsh, and I'm here with Owen and Michael from the Central One Federal Credit Union. So tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Okay, I'm the branch manager at Central One Federal Credit Union. My name's Owen Russell, and I've been with the credit union about 13 years. And at Central One, we're not a bank, we're better. We can do anything for our members, from opening a deposit account to helping them apply for any type of loan, mortgages, auto loans, credit cards. We have the best credit card around with a low introductory rate right now of 4.99. We're doing a special balance transfer offer until October 31st. We also have our insurance company is Oak Tree Insurance. So it's a one-stop shop at Central One Federal Credit Union. We have a financial services division under the name of WF Financial. We also have an auto advisor program that helps you go out and actually find a car and will hassle and haggle with the dealers on your behalf. So it makes it really super simple. We also do a lot of financial education with Central One Federal Credit Union. We have 2 high school branches, one in Shrewsbury High School and the other in Westboro High School. And we go into the classrooms and we teach a lot of financial literacy classes. We teach students on how to budget and the importance of savings versus spending. And then we offer seminars at the credit union. We have one coming up in October, on October 23rd. It's Consumer Fraud Seminar. So we still have some open spots for people to sign up for that. So we really think that's important to educate our members on financial services.
That's amazing. And do you guys have a booth here today?
Yes, so I'm Mike Grudy, I'm CFO. We do have a booth here. We actually have a cash machine with a wind machine. Come in and get all your cash. And as Owen said, we want to be the one-stop shopping, services, financial services for our members.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much. Definitely stop by their booth and maybe win some cash if you can. Thank you so much.
John from Bancroft School. So John, why don't you tell us a little bit about Bancroft?
Yeah, sure. Bancroft School is not too far from here in Worcester. We're a pre-K through 12 independent private school, so we do a lot of awesome things with students ranging from 4 years old all the way up to 18 years old.
And John, can you tell us a little bit about some activities you might have coming up, or?
Yeah, we always have sporting events and things like that going on campus that families can come check out. The biggest thing that, if anyone is even remotely interested in Bancroft, that they should check out is our open house, though. That's coming up on Sunday, October 20th. And pretty much anything that we do at Bancroft will be advertised there and will be on display.
That's awesome. And then do you guys have a website or anything people could check out to get to know a little bit more about you guys?
We do, yeah. It's bancroftschool.org, pretty simple. And if for families interested in the open house, you can just do bancroftschool.org/open.
That sounds great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. My pleasure.
Hi, today we're here with Martha from the Shrewsbury Parks and Trails Committee. So Martha, what are you doing here today at the Spirit of Shrewsbury?
I am helping staff a booth to provide information to the public. We have a great display, a little terrarium that has all kinds of native little critters in it for people and a list of what they are, so people can check that out. It's quite an attraction, actually. We have sets of maps for the various trails in town, and the keeping of the maps, the updating of them is one of the things that we do as a committee. So we're all volunteers. We'll have a changing group of volunteers staffing the booth today. And that's why we're here, and we are here every year.
All right, and can you just tell me a little bit about your mission and kind of what you do for Shrewsbury?
The Trails Committee is part of the town, although we're all volunteers. Our mission really is to inform people about the great walking and hiking places that are in town, and many people do not have a clue about them, even though they say they've lived here for 30 years. Where is Camp Wonigan? Well, we're there to tell them. We also work to maintain the trails, develop new trails. We sponsor various public events, such as coming up will be Full Moon Walk and perhaps a foliage walk. Information about the events is available on the town website, town calendar. We also have an email list of people who have said they want to get information from us, and it's quite an extensive list at this point. And that's basically what our goals are, to make sure that people know about the great natural places in town. And you don't have to drive far to get out into a little piece of wilderness here in town.
And if anyone was interested in perhaps trying to volunteer, what would be the best way for them to contact you?
Actually, there's an email link on the town website under Government, Shrewsbury Trails Committee. There's a direct link email, and that's probably the best way to contact us. As far as events go, we generally try to publicize them by email, on the town calendar, also through the local newspapers and so forth. The one additional thing that's a way for people to find out a little bit more about Camp Wonigan, this organization, the Media Connection, has just created a video about Camp Wonigan. I haven't even had a chance to look at the whole thing, but I've looked at the beginning of it. It looks like it's great. Liz did a terrific job with it.
Well, thank you for coming out and talking to us today, and everyone should come by and check out your booth.
Absolutely. We're E7, I think, is the is the number. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Adosh. I'm here with Michelle, and we're here with Ashish and Shubhra from the ISW Society.
So why don't you guys tell me a little bit about the India Society of Worcester?
Well, the India Society of Worcester has been around here
for the last 55 plus years. And this year is a very exciting year for us because we have a community center here in Shrewsbury, and we're just doing the groundbreaking to double the size of that community center. So come next year, we'll have a brand new community center.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, we're very excited, and we'll be able to do lots of new and interesting activities.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Do you guys have a booth here today?
We do have a booth here. We'll have a float at the parade tomorrow. Our volunteers are also organizing Shrewsbury's Got Talent in the back. So I know there's lots of exciting competition going on there.
And one last thing, do you guys have any upcoming projects you'd like to share?
Well, so let me introduce my dear friend Subrato, who's the writer and playwright for a wonderful new drama that we have called Devdas. So Subrata, you want to talk about that?
Sure. Thank you, Ashish, and thanks ISW for inviting us. We are a drama group called SETU, SCTU, Stage Ensemble Theatre Unit. And our mission is to bridge the cultural gap between India and the Western society. And we are very excited to have Devdas, one of our very successful productions. We are bringing it to Worcester. It's a large cast, so we'll have 2 nights or 2 evenings on October 19th and October 20th. And we have about 40 people involved, and we have acting, dancing, and it's an exciting drama. And Devdas is one of the very well-known, novel that everyone knows about, and we are staging. So we are very excited, and thanks, Ashish.
Yeah. Absolutely. So you've seen cultural programs, you've seen dances. Now, there's a very unique look into Indian culture. It's some literary arts as well.
Okay, well, thank you so much, India Society of Worcester, and be sure to check out their booth.
Thank you. Hope to see you there.
Hope to see you there, yeah.
All right, I can take your mics. You guys did great, thank you. It's ours, right here.
All right, thank you so much for tuning in.
We hope today that you all can come out, particularly starting at noon. We're having new events, such as the performances in between Oak and Sherwood, and we also have bingo occurring in the cafeteria starting at noon.
And we'd also just like to thank all of our guests who came here today and spoke to us, and we hope you all enjoyed that.
And be sure to check out the Shrewsbury Parade tomorrow.
We hope you all can come before 5 p.m. today for any other of the booths that are set up here, and then the parade tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a nice day.